What we have to do, and this is such a key ball striking move, super simple but super effective. Here is the giveaway, a chance for you to win some TaylorMade goodies and also a pretty good special offer as well. Right, so let's start this off with a massive thank you to every one of you who's helped me reach the 300,000 subscribers mark on YouTube. If you've commented, if you've watched the video, if you've liked the video, if you've suggested one to your friends, or even if you've just suggested it to someone on the golf course, then a massive thank you. We have hit 300,000. I say we because I couldn't have done it without your support, without your views, and without your interactions. So, as a thank you, towards the end of this video, there's going to be a chance for you to win something, a couple of giveaways, and also a really cool offer from TaylorMade as well. So make sure you stay tuned to that. But as I've hit 300,000, I'm going to do 3 of my best iron tips to get you hitting your iron shots better than ever before. And we're starting with this first one. This is an alignment stick. It's got an alignment stick cover on the end. You don't need that. It just makes it a little bit more visual. And I'm going to set that, as you can see, in the ground. And effectively, as I set up to this golf ball, the golf ball is, from my viewpoint, hidden underneath this alignment stick. Can't really see the golf ball. So what I'm really looking to do in this little exercise is, as I make my backswing, I want to keep that relationship. I want to maintain that golf ball under the top of the alignment stick. So as I do that, I get some really good feedback. What's that telling me? Well, it's telling me that I'm centered in my turn. I'm making a really nice rotation, but I'm centered. It's so important with the iron clubs that we do this. If we start to make those backswings that you might all be too familiar with, where the upper body sways, I can see that relationship has changed. The ball is now no longer under the head cover, or the one which is, far less common, but this movement, again, I can see that's changed. So by simply placing an alignment stick in the ground and something over the ball, we can create a fantastic little drill and a fantastic practice station to help you stay more centered in your backswing. So for the second tip, pretty sure you can see we're going to do something to do with your hips. And just to make that a little bit more visible, and this really helps with the kind of training process, just popping an alignment stick through the belt loops just makes it far more visible. An even better addition to this exercise would be to do it initially in front of a reflection or a mirror so you can kind of see what you're doing. Now, at the end of your backswing, our center turn that we just worked out, which now looks beautiful and perfect, will mean that your lead hip will be set lower than your trail hip, as you can see there. What we have to do, and this is such a key ball striking move, is we have to keep that lead hip lower than the trail hip as we start the downswing. What would that look like? Well, we get to the top, you can see that lead hip is lower. As I start my downswing, it has to stay lower. Now, when I get to impact, it will be higher. So we're only talking about the start of the downswing, but so many times, this is where the golf swing falls down. It starts to fall apart. Why does it fall apart? Well, let's say you're a golfer who's trying to shift weight to your lead side, or maybe you're a golfer who's been told to bump the hips. What can often happen is we get this lovely position at the top, and then the first movement is here. And you can see what's happened in that side of the alignment stick has got higher. It's actually caused my upper body to get thrown backwards. Whilst I was trying to bump the hips and move the weight, it's actually had the direct opposite effect in that it's pushed me kind of more onto my back foot. I'm going to get really stuck. I'm going to start flipping through impact. So the transition is, we can't stress enough, or I can't stress enough how important that area of the golf swing is if you're looking to improve your ball strike, and especially with the irons. So the little exercise is quite simply using an alignment stick to make sure the lead hip stays lower in transition. That is allowing me to put that pressure through that lead side now, which I really feel. And then from here, I can use that pressure to push up and out into follow through. Ultimately, you can just go ahead and hit some shots that way, trying to keep the lead side of the alignment stick lower in transition. Right, final tip. I absolutely love this one. It's simple, you can use it on the golf course. It's just a great concept to help you with your iron performance. And it's all to do with finish and follow through. Have you ever thought about those two terms, and is there a difference? Well, this is something I learned from Jack Nicklaus, not personally, but I just saw him talking about this, and how he described it just made so much sense, and I've used it with numerous students to get them to improve. Finish is very simply where you finish. That's what we're terming our finish. The follow through is effectively what you do post impact. So here's what Jack Nicklaus used to say. With his irons, he would be looking to achieve a really extended follow through, which is here, and then he would allow himself to fold up into the finish. Super simple, but super effective. This position that I was demonstrating there, where we see the follow through, where my arms are extended, the grip is pointing back towards me, and the club head couldn't be any further away from me, is what we see with most of, if not all of, the great players. They are extended and they are into their follow through. They then go into their finish. Now I'm pretty sure, and you might have done this in the past, pop your golf swing on camera, take a photo, take a video, slow it down, you won't see that. You know, how many times do we see these really uncomfortable looking follow throughs here where the lead wrist has broken down, or maybe we see the arm starting to separate, or maybe see this toe starting to turn over. Just so many movements that we don't necessarily need with the irons. So initially, have some practice swings and just think about those, focusing on the follow through. I would absolutely have you starting your golf swing from that follow through position. There's where I want to be, back, I'm hitting my follow through and allowing myself to go through to my finish. And then when I step in, I've actually got this really clear visual of where I want to be in my follow through. If I can achieve that, should be able to hit some pretty nice golf shots. Right. So as promised, here is the giveaway, a chance for you to win some TaylorMade goodies and also a pretty good special offer as well. You can win this bundle here from TaylorMade. So we've got a stand bag, we've got a hat, we've got some limited edition head covers, and we've got some TP5 and some TP5 Picks golf balls down there, and you can win all of that. All you need to do, just 3 steps. You need to be subscribed to the channel, you need to comment down below, and you need to hit that like button. Once you do those 3 things, you will be entered, and I'll pick the winner and announce it very, very soon. All the terms and conditions are down in the description box, and there's also another special offer courtesy of TaylorMade, who are giving you the chance to receive 10% off the My products on their website. Now there are a few terms and conditions to this. It is only open to Europe, I'm afraid. But if you'd like to get that 10% off, you can use the discount code ChrisRyan10 at checkout, and that will give you that 10% off. You can get some pretty impressive customized products like the ones you see on the screen at the moment, that driver, that putter. You can be as creative as you want, you can choose as many colors as you want, and you can have a golf club personalized to you. So if you'd like to take advantage of that 10% off, head over to the website. Again, link and all the terms and conditions are down in the description box. And I'm just going to end this video by saying a massive, massive thank you. And let's hope we do eventually get to that 1 million mark. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate all your support, and good luck with the competitions and the offers.